Today we'll be doing discourse analysis on rhetorical devices. So, the Facebook fan page that we chose today is Starbucks. The topics that will be covered are discourse analysis on 10 statuses from Starbucks Facebook fan page and summary of frequency of each devices. Let's begin with the first status, a cannonball of ooh and ah, iced green tea lemonade. Starbucks used the combination of metaphor and onomatopoeia. The word that was used as a metaphor is cannonball, which is often used to express the fully loaded of something. Also, ooh and ah was used as onomatopoeia. Ooh could be used as an expression of surprise and pressure, while ooh and ah could be used to express the admiration. They use those rhetorical devices to convey that their iced green tea lemonade is full of freshness, pleasure, surprise, delight, and admiration. Move on to the next status. Side by side, hand in hand, we're marching with you, grab your own poster for pride. They use parallelism in these sentences. Side by side is an idiom means people or things are close to each other or supporting each other, and hand in hand is a phrase means holding each other's hand. Starbucks uses side by side, hand in hand to promote their barista story sharing campaign. We think that Starbucks didn't just choose these two phrases just because the meaning are complemented to each other, but also it has a relatively similar structure, which could attract people who's scrolling down their fan page. Next, status number 3. Behind every cup are countless faces. Every cup is an opportunity for connection. Starbucks meant to use the word faces as a metaphor for stories, as they posted on their feeds earlier that there's a story behind every cup of coffee made by Starbucks. Additionally, they also use hyperbole when they say it's countless. Status number 4. Share the goodness that's in your heart. Who makes your world a little brighter? Let us know the big and little ways they are giving good. The whole sentence simply means who make your feeling better. Let us know how they do it. The two rhetorical devices used in this one are: first, rhetorical questions. Who makes your world a little brighter? The writer just asks to gain attention and drive readers' thought, to think who is the one that make their world better. And the second one is metaphor. The word world means one's feeling or mood in a bigger scale, as people tend to see the world differently when their emotions change, and the word brighter also often used to define when one's feeling is better. Continue to status number 5. Located along one of the busiest pedestrian streets in the world, this 2-story roastery has multiple bars, floor-to-ceiling arts, and a hand-engraved coppercast that takes customers on a journey of Starbucks coffee. This status contains two rhetorical devices language. Firstly, in the beginning of the sentence, it is obvious that the sentence "take customers on a journey of Starbucks" is hyperbole, when actually there's no journey but just customers stepping in and visiting the coffee shop. And secondly, the journey of Starbucks is also a metaphor used in this context to give the meaning of experience Starbucks' background story. In this status, Starbucks meant to say that the new roastery store is full of arts and is ready for customers to come visiting and learn Starbucks' background story. Carry on with status number 6. 1 year ago, we opened the visitor center at Hacienda Alsacia, where people from all over the world can learn about the bean-to-cup journey of coffee and the work we're doing to improve the growing experience for small lot coffee farmers. The phrase "people from all over the world" is a hyperbole which exaggerates the fact that might not be possible, and the metaphor of bean-to-cup journey of coffee is production process of Starbucks coffee from raw material to actual product. The key message of this status is customer can learn the process of producing coffee at the visitor center at Hacienda Alsacia. Status number 7. Coffee has the power to connect us across continents, languages, and culture. The same is true for football. We are proud to team up with Amazon Prime Video on This is Football, a 6-part documentary series exploring inspirational stories of how football unites the world. There is analogy in the beginning of the sentence. Coffee has the power to connect us across the continents, languages, and cultures, which means anyone who likes to drink coffee, then they share the same passion, just like how a passion for football can be shared. The sentence means that no matter where the person is from, it's not just drinking coffee that can be shared across the world, but as well as football. The intention of Starbucks here is using coffee to connect with football in order to attract coffee lovers to watch the documentary that they have produced with Amazon Prime. Move on to status number 8. Kindness toward others starts from within. Happy World Kindness Day. The word within is personification, which means within a cup of Starbucks coffee, there is kindness being offered in the cup, just like a person's heart. However, Starbucks is saying that they're being kind by offering cups of coffee to their customers. The intention here is to let customers feel special and loved by the brand. Next, status number 9. Cup by cup, your morning coffee is making the world a better place. You plus coffee equals heart. The sentence your morning coffee is making the world a better place is illusion because Starbucks coffee is supplied by a sustainable source and U plus coffee equals heart is a metaphor, as Starbucks is emphasizing on the fact that buying a cup of coffee from them, a customer is someone special. This status shows that Starbucks coffee is supplied by a sustainable source. Thus, Starbucks wants its customers to perceive that buying a coffee from them is essentially improving the coffee bean farmer's life. Starbucks is also emphasizing on the fact that buying a cup of coffee from them, a customer is someone special, and also to thank them for supporting the brand. Lastly, status number 10. Love watching fall decorate itself. It is a personification to imply the season changes, because despite the fact that nature can decorate itself like humans decorate their house with ornaments or etc. But when the tree changes color for the new seasons, it makes it look like it's decorating itself. To summarize, there are 8 types of rhetorical devices found in Starbucks statuses, which are metaphor, hyperbole, parallelism, onomatopoeia, rhetorical questions, analogy, allusion, and personification. The most used rhetorical devices that were used in the statuses is metaphor. There are 8 different metaphors that we found in the analysis. First, cannonball means fully loaded, faces is stories, world is one's perception, brighter means the better feeling, journey of Starbucks is stories of Starbucks, journey of the coffee means production of the coffee, within is cups of Starbucks coffee, and U plus coffee equals hearts mean customers are special. Thank you for listening and I hope you enjoyed our presentation.